What's up, guys? Welcome to Temple Siege number 43. Don Brofla coming back at you with another one. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Team composition. SpecOps, Warrior, Mech versus Mech, Warrior, LM. Almost a mirror matchup. Let's talk strategy. I would say, actually South team would have the upper hand here only because LM can really juice their team via EXP, but we could put the kibosh on that pretty easy and pretty early. Shout out to Klurkers on that one. He manipulated the spawn, so there really wasn't any way that LM was gonna farm hard and juice the warrior and the opposing mech. However, I want to say it cost us a lot. It really did cost us a lot. I mean, like we had to lose Kuyo. We lost Kuyo and a couple of lives, but we got him. You know what I'm saying? We ended up getting the LM. But you have to put the kibosh on the EXP or else, juiced mech, juiced warrior. That's just not a good combo that you want. It's just not a good combo because you're going to get wrecked. And as far as, let's see. However, it was interesting too because you would think, with SpecOps, and warrior and mech, against that team because let's be honest, LM's dead weight during the opening phase. We would have had more caps, but it didn't turn out to be the case because Kuyo died early. But however, we were able to capture mid, fair enough. I mean, that balanced it out for a while, but, at the end of the day, it actually works in LM's favor to a certain extent because, he can save farm. But again, we countered it, so he at no point in the game was he double farming ever effectively, which is very, very important, highly important. I went armor build, and it paid off. I gotta say, it did pay off. It kept me safe. I wasn't getting, pretty much owned by the LM and his L1 or the Reavers. I want to say, Kuyo did some things, but he kind of played poorly. It's all good. I don't think he plays mech that much. He's getting much better, so I'm not gonna sit here, dwell on negativity. But he made plays. What I'm saying? He made plays or whatever. So what can I say? He did some work. He could improve a little bit. I had this. Speaking of which, I had this stupid death mid. I think on my second death. That was real. I don't know what. I don't know what the hell I was. Oh yeah, I thought I'd be able to stop them from capturing, but that didn't happen. I ended up dying. It was really stupid. To be fair, Iceman was double counted by Warrior and Mech, but he came out and pulled through, which is pretty good. What I'm saying? What can I say? However, during the latter half of the game, it was really they really put the screws to us. So shout out to Tshinami. I think it's how you pronounce his name, Tshinami, and PsychicSlush, because at the end of the day, this was pretty balls to the wall. I mean, we were under pressure. Saying they applied pressure. You know what I'm saying? And at one point we were caving. It wasn't looking good. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have to watch the rest of the replay. But in terms of tactics, I would say LM was a priority. Because at the end of the day, you just can't be letting this guy free farm and juice his team. I don't want to say it's good to let juice anybody, but Warrior and Mech, what I'm saying, being juiced, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have a severe problem with that. So we put the kibosh. We put the kibosh on that. What else can I say about this game? I want to say that again, this is a game where I want to point out this is a game where this is the direct example when it's time to go into a defensive crouch, and set up a game plan there and know the limits of what you can and can't do, because I just see a lot of players run around and do nonsense like they have to go outside the base. There's certain points of the game where your game sense has to kick in and be like, what, we have to do X, Y, and Z. We can't be running out there. I've just literally seen it so many times. And by the way, the next replay, you're going to see that soon, where it's just guys will just run out and be like, oh, we'll have to, boom, just obliterated off the map. Rightfully so. And it's just like, I told you not to go out there. Still did it anyway. You're saying you thought you were doing some shit. You ended up getting owned. What I'm saying? I guess I'm saying one thing about Klurkers. What I'm saying? One thing about Iceman / Klurkers, whatever. And about me too. It's like sometimes it's not even about raw skill. Sometimes it's about being able to be the last man standing. or it's just to be in the game. Honestly, a lot of guys don't get this. If you want to win, sometimes it's about being the last man standing, because these guys will make mistakes. I'm not saying in this particular game, I'm just talking about in general. Guys overextend, they get overhyped, you know what I'm saying? They don't read the situation, we're in their base, we're about to do X, Y, and Z, and they don't realize this is just the next phase of the game. This isn't like, the end game. No. This is just the next phase of the game. And you got to pick up on these signals, and you got to be able to read. You got to be able to read your enemy, read the team. So if X is eliminated on your team or Y is eliminated on the other team, you have to be able to read the map. You have to be able to read the situation. So also, there's some intuition too. There really is some intuition. Like for example, like during the latter half of the game, I'm saying, like I went in on Tshinami, I'm saying, and put him in the dirt. I'm saying it's not even disrespect. Like, I caught a left because my intuition told me, it's like, he's vulnerable, time to get him. And it turned out good. You really have to be able to read situations and read the map. It's about awareness. And I think that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, in a lot of replays, people are like, dude, you're talking a lot. Why are you talking so much? If you're talking, I'm saying, you're sitting there, he, ha, ha, you're talking all this, that, and nonsense, whatever, I'm saying, you can't read the map. Or at least just, I'm saying, let me put it to you this way. I guess you can, if you're really acclimated to situations, hero matchups very well, whatever. But if you don't, you shouldn't be talking. Read the map, unless you want to lose, and then go for it. I'm saying, I'll try to carry you. But I'm gonna rip you a new one if you're playing like shit. But at the end of the day, that's what it's about, the situational awareness and being in the present moment. I'm saying? If you want to win, this is how you win. Don't make excuses like Madman 45, make excuses, I'm saying? That's another thing. It's like, bro, guys will make excuses for everything. It's like, you can't make excuses. You got caught slipping. You fucked up somewhere, my man. It wasn't me, I got lucky. Or lucky, you got lucky. No, dude, you fucked up. It's not me. You fucked up somewhere, my man. What did I do? I just capitalized on the situation. You'll hear all types of excuses, or I wasn't into it, or this, that, or you'll have guys who'll sit there and be like, oh no, he doesn't really play serious. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm saying? If you weren't interested, why'd you join the game? You say, or no, man, I'm not trying to hear this, bro. I'm saying? You're in the game. I'm saying, and there's a potential for you to be on that TV screen. This goes for me too. It goes for anybody. You get the potential to, to be on a replay, bro. There's no, nobody wants to hear that nonsense. Your team doesn't want to hear that nonsense. I'm saying, also, when you get owned, nobody else is gonna want to hear that nonsense. So, dude, you better play. I'm saying? There is no fucking excuses. I'm saying, you'll hear plenty of them. You'll always hear plenty of them. I'm saying? That's how you know. I'm saying? You're doing something right. When you hear the excuses coming out, you hear the bitch come out. Oh, well, you get lucky, or he's taking up for his boy, or his partner, because he's a piece of shit, whatever. Read that. These are signs. You know what I'm saying? You're getting to them. Capitalize on it. Strike when the iron's hot. This is how you win. I like this replay. I think it espouses like a lot of good, solid TS fundamentals, and again, the art of a comeback and the art of the siege. Anyway, guys, shout out to everybody. PsychicSlush, Tshinami, everybody. Kuyo, Klurkers. Peace, guys. This is Broflamingo. I'm out.